What's it been like being a part of a documentary?
It's pretty special. It's a cool experience. But at the end of the day, we're trying to focus on what really matters, and that's winning. So that's kind of the mindset we're in, and we're looking forward to season finally being here.
It's cool, get to tell my background, but, like what Noah said, the main focus is this week, Saturday night, and that's what we're attacking on.
Matt and Michael?
For both Josh and Jonah, I mean, for you guys, going into a season opener with some actual film on a team, they played a game, but how different does that, make the preparation, and how just kind of unique scenario is it to have a week 0 game of tape on an opponent?
It's awesome because we have a general idea of what we might get.
Yeah, what Baker said, it's good for them that, they played all 4 quarters, and it's good for us too. We have something to watch on going into week 1.
Specifically with them, I mean, they had a lot of success on delayed blitzes. They were able to, obviously we have 2 scoop and score touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do it again because that's in their scheme. So we're going to expect it, and we're going to prepare for it come Saturday.
Michael and then Brian. For the offensive linemen, during training camp, there was a lot of guys kind of in and out of the lineup, including yourself, Josh, for a while. How do you feel like the line has come together here as the season approaches? What have you guys done to make sure that you have the cohesion and chemistry that you need?
It's come together pretty good now that we've gotten, like you said, many guys able to get some reps in there. So we have more cohesion and more depth with more guys able to come in and fill in roles as we need them.
That's what summer was for, kind of get the guys together. We're off our, we got nothing, we got no school, so that's where we come together as a team, get in the film room, attack, and then just build that chemistry.
Brian and Justin.
You know what's been the biggest difference for you this preseason compared to last year? That, like, knowing that you are the guy and being the leader as opposed to having to always be ready. I think that's what you said so many times last year, like be ready in case something happens to Jaden.
I think last year was more about kind of myself and really taking care of what I had to take care of, and now this year it's about the team and kind of having cohesion through all the position groups and not just worrying about my responsibility. So that's the biggest difference, and we have some really good people in our building, from coaches and players, that make my job easy to this day.
Do you find yourself watching almost as much, if not more, film of the other position groups as your own?
I always kind of just watched a lot of film. That was just kind of my nature to be prepared. So I wouldn't say there's a drastic difference in that phase.
Justin and Troy.
One of Mexico's DBs, I believe, was one of your teammates at Savaiinaea, Noah Aminger. What's the scouting report on him?
He's a special player, and you kind of saw what he did last week. He played corner for us growing up, and obviously now he's playing safety. So playing that boundary safety, he's not scared to hit. A lot of their DBs had a lot of tackles, so that's definitely a fun group. We know that they're going to come down and play hard, so we're expecting a great opportunity to be able to play against a really good defense, a really good defensive coach, and we're just going to try to be the best us we could be.
How cool is it to see, not just at Arizona, but around college football, all the Savaiinaea guys?
It's awesome. I mean, these guys that we grew up with, these are guys that we went through a lot of adversity with growing up, so it's special to see a lot of people live out their dreams.
Matt and then Michael.
No, when you walked out on the Hale Court 7 months ago, it was like you guys were ready to strap it up and play a game then. Has this felt like just a super long off season, or just how exciting is it to be in game?
It's super exciting. We're finally here. But I mean, I think through all of the things that we had to go through as a team, we're closer than we've ever been. You talk about the culture, and it's continued to grow. So I'm real excited to be able to finally play with these guys, be able to just compete at the highest level, and we're looking forward to just taking this 1 week at a time.
Michael and then Brian. With all the individual work that T-Mac did before reintegrating himself into the offense, how do you think that might help him to become an even better player?
Yeah, you talk about T-Mac, you obviously first you think about all of the special intangibles he has and the athleticism that's God-given for him. But kind of just having that time with Coach Wade and having that time with Coach Carroll on the side, you could see him kind of building his repertoire from his speed and his strength to just little tricks that you've never seen him comfortable doing. He's trying new things in one-on-ones. He's trying new things in the game, and it's going to make him even a better receiver. So when you take the best player in the country and you give him more tools, it's kind of scary what he's going to do this year.
For Jonah or Josh, what's the key to recognizing those delayed blitzes? Like, is there a certain tendency that you have to be checking on? Because you're going from blocking one guy to suddenly someone else is coming in?
Specific player alignments, just being in the film room and over time and time again and watching certain plays, you're going to be able to see tells of what's coming. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take 8 eyes to identify what they're doing. I'm not just because, Josh is center doesn't mean he has to make all the calls. I'm kind of there for him to look out to the apex and see if the corner is going to come and then just let him know. But, we're all going to work together.
Damien?
So now you're talking about the difference this year being essentially focus, right? Focusing on the bigger picture rather than yourself. What is that like for you?
I mean, it's not too different from how I was raised. Just kind of, it's always about the team. That's the main part, and that's just kind of Coach Brennan has kind of referenced that a lot. Coach Tomey's thing is the team. So that's just kind of how we're built. That's just kind of what we take pride in. And if we want to do what we want to do this year, it's about this team. It's about us. It's not about one individual.
Question for Josh and Noah. Can you guys share with us just the relationship that you guys have as quarterback center?
Good.
With that?
We got a special relationship, and that's kind of,
Yeah.
it's been a 3-year relationship now, and the first year and a half was just kind of me admiring his work ethic, his football IQ, and just the things that he's able to do. And then once I got in, he took so much weight off of my shoulders, so I'm forever indebted to him for that. But he makes my job easy, allows me to just kind of read the defense from a coverage standpoint while he takes care of all the pressures.
It's been amazing to see a young kid a couple years ago come in with such a professional attitude and such a again, just like professional mindset, come in working hard every single day, not missing a beat, and able to step up when his name was called. It's just been amazing to see that.
For Josh and Jonah, I don't want to put out any bulletin board material or anything like that, but when you see what Montana State did in New Mexico last week, and knowing that how much during fall camp running the ball has been a huge part of the development of this offense. How exciting is it to you have that first game, you get to go out and be physical and road grade just a little bit and get your feet underneath you with that?
I mean, it's about time. We've been banging on each other, our own defense. So being able to, finally looking forward to play a different team, is exciting.
It's exciting every week to get out there and see what we're going to get and line up and execute play.
All right, last question to Justin. So Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt will be playing against his former team, personal game for him. Just what do you guys think about the addition and what he's brought to the team?
That kid's so special, and he's an All-American for a reason. I mean, you don't just throw that word around, so you see the kind of his capabilities. We understand this is a personal game for him, but at the end of the day, we've kind of been telling him all week that we have his back, and to not make this more than it is. We're just another football game, and we're looking forward to being able to be on the same team as him and kind of just let him do his thing.
All right, that's our time.
Appreciate it.